I studied chemical engineering at RMIT University in 1986.
At RMIT, I studied Advanced Diploma of Computer Systems Engineering.
I studied at RMIT Sport and Exercise Science. I graduated at the end of last year.
I've graduated 3 times, and my most special one would have been my last one. And the reason that was really special was to share that with my children.
It was really wonderful to have my friends and family in the audience.
My family flew over from England to share the day with me, so that was amazing.
It was a really wonderful experience to be able to share together.
Congratulations, it's going to be a moment in your life you'll always remember.
You're at your peak basically when you graduate and are then looking for that step into your career.
So what's next for you and what's next for your careers?
Put your best foot forward, never be shy to talk to people and expand your network.
My journey has been about trying to learn something new every day.
Every day in the real world is a challenge, and you just need to keep a level head and keep working towards what it is that you're looking for to succeed in your life.
One of the keys for me is how can I continually ensure that I'm learning and developing.
I think one of the great challenges in life is when you do face those down periods, that you remain resilient, back yourself and just be you.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
All the best for your future endeavours.
Be so proud of yourself for everything that you've accomplished.
Good work.
And have fun.
Bring it on.
Live in the moment, just take it up.
And we hope to see it at some Melbourne Renegades games during the season.
It's a massive achievement. We wish you all the best. Exciting times ahead. Congratulations.
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 I'm looking into the camera. So like look, answer, or just look and answer?
If you'd seen my hair before I straightened it.
How many questions?
Are we rolling?
Growing up, I was always interested in design. I was quite a creative kid. I loved drawing and making models out of just recycled plastics around the house.
I came to RMIT's open day, the Bandura campus, and it was beautiful and the staff was so helpful, everyone was lovely, and it was just really good vibes.
So I'm currently working with the GPT group as part of their scholarship, and it helped to have a program at RMIT called Women at RMIT that supports females in industries where they are underrepresented. So I was paired with an industry mentor that really helped me develop more confidence. You could say that that program was almost instrumental in helping me secure that position.
Moving from India to Melbourne was a big challenge. A few of my friends had come here and I was like, okay, if they can do it, I can also do it. I can come to Melbourne. I can move to a whole different continent.
When I arrived in Melbourne, I began investigating various universities and I came upon the finance degree at RMIT. From there I approached some of the academics and the professors who were related to that course, and I spent time talking to them face to face, asking questions about why this degree was different and what it would give me as a head start moving sideways through my career.
It's been great to see that the stuff that I learned at RMIT actually translated across as well. I work in a PR agency, and getting that real world experience to actually work with clients gave me a really good understanding of what I could expect.
So I actually started studying a double degree in physiotherapy and sports science for 4 years, where I decided I hated it. So I started studying the double degree in aviation business management at RMIT. My GPA has tripled since physiotherapy. I'm not any smarter, I just love what I'm doing so much more. I'm just genuinely happy.
The teaching staff at RMIT are really great. They bring in their experiences and their works into our class. It's really inspiring, and it gives us a good sense of what we can do and what's out there and what's possible.
We opened our doors in Melbourne 132 years ago with a promise to be a practical place of learning. Today, RMIT is a global university of design, technology and enterprise. We're deeply embedded in industry. Our research is renowned, and we are committed as ever to preparing our students for the real world of life and work. This year, at campuses around the world and online, over 91,000 students choose to study with RMIT. Our students and staff come from every corner of the globe, and we celebrate our diversity because at RMIT, we focus on giving everyone the chance to be their best, create their future, and belong. And that is why, when we look ahead, we're excited about the possibilities. Today, we will graduate students from 80 countries. Let's give a round of applause as their flags fly in unison.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, can I send a flood, can I drown them out? I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching under the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Hits my skin, whoa, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are busting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down in this. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching under the beat I drum. is me. Gonna cut me down. Gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is proof, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching under the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show on earth.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching through the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, 'cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and you'll find devotion. Something breaking in the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, taking over you. So we come, these renegades in the rain. Lost, get found in the crowd of a certain thing. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, okay, what comes after. It's bright enough, shining everything that you know. Just surrender, 'cause it's calling and you wanna go. Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, taking over you. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come through, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. This is where you wanna be. Yeah. taking over you. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. The greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the world can't stop us now. Watching it come through, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. 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 This is the greatest show.
Wandia Gabone Nara Jara Nu Durero Wandia Gabone Nara Jara Nu Nara Jara Nu Narajaranun Wandia Gabone Narajaranun 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 Duderan Wandiat Gabane Narajaranun 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 Duderan.
Long ago, Bunjil, the powerful eagle, lived in the Thuringalbek, the Milky Way, in the sky, with his 2 wives, 2 black swans, Gunawara and Kuruk, and his son, Brynville, the rainbow. Bunjil decided it was time to create a man and a woman. Bunjil flew down to the Yemenen Beak, the earth, and perched on the Lengo, the edge of the Birrong, the river. Bunjil scratched day and night until Beggarine, soft mud, appeared. Bunjil flew over and around the Beggarine, calling the Yemenen Murups, the earth spirits. The Beggarine began to shake. Shapes were forming. Splush, splush. Out came a Kawang, a head, a Tularoon, a body. Daraks, 2 arms. Gurums, 2 legs. And Jinangs, 2 feet. The Kulin stood up, walked out of the Beggarine, and sat down on the Lango of the Birrong, the river of mists. Bunjil was very happy. Alamongi Kulin, creating a man. Bunjil called Palian, telling how a man was created. Bunjil sighed. Bunjil was tired and needed to nawi, rest. Palian said, "Wan nari biri, Elamongi bagaruk. You rest, my brother. I will make a woman." Palian found a kolk, a tree, and hung upside down from the branch to think about how to Elamongi bagaruk, create a woman. Palian said, "I'll fly over and around the Beggarine just like my brother did." The Beggarine began to shake. Squish, squish, plop, plop. A Tularoon appeared. Palian was pleased. But how does this Tularoon become a woman? Palian said, "I'll give the Tularoon some long hair." Palian flew to the kolk, peeled off some long weary gook, stringy bark, and twisted till it was curly. Palian placed the Warrigook on the carwang of the Tularoon. But the Tularoon was not breathing. Palanda must give Murrinda life to the Tularoon. Palian stretched out its taragos, its wings, and with the tip of one tarago touched the upper part of the Tularoon several times. Palian said, "Come on, little one. Naango, breathe." Palian bent over the Tularoon. Palian heard and felt a Turing Katinia heartbeat. The Bagarook opened her eyes, her merrings, and stretched out her darracks and pushed Palian's taragos away. The Bagarook stood up and looked around. She saw the Kulin. She walked over to the Birrung. They held hands and danced until the mud fell from their Tularoons. Bunjil and Palian, Elamongi Kulin, Bagarook. This is the creation story of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung Balak, of how a man and a woman were created. Wamintakar Taradi Book Wurundjeri Woiwurrung Balak Yemenen Kundi Big. Welcome to the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people. Wainangnak Taradi Books Lewix Nak Warren Yemenen Beek Yanambul Bikwilam. We respectfully acknowledge all ancestors, elders and communities across this nation and our neighbouring islands. We also acknowledge our brothers and sisters, especially our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander graduates, and all families of many cultures on this occasion. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, Sally Cap, it's a pleasure to be with you all this evening. Tonight we have seen a significant presentation of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung creation story. Please thank the incredible team for their outstanding performance. And please keep that applause going for Martin Beam, CBE Vice-Chancellor, and his colleagues for inviting us to share this story with you all. We, the first peoples of these lands, is where our spirit was born. And when we die, our spirit will return to the land. Our culture says we give back to land what we take from land. This provides for the continuity of replenishment of country. Everyone has a place of origin to be respected, shared, and cared for. We are proud to belong to the oldest continuous living culture in the world. We are humbled to continue to care for these lands as our ancestors did for thousands of years. I stand tall, proud and strong on my father's traditional Wurundjeri Woiwurrung country. Our custom is the sharing of the manigum. On your behalf, I'll take a leave from this branch and trusting you will accept this gift. Noj Kunwa, thank you, for you have now joined with us to honour the spirits of our ancestors, and we now share the responsibility to care for this land from today and for the future. Congratulations and best wishes to all who become academics this afternoon. You will bring another level of excellence and experience to this fast-growing world. And a big shout out to all who have played an integral part in your achievements. May the spirit of Bunjil and Palian continue to watch over you for your journey on this earth. Noj Kunwa. And now I'd like to invite Martin Bean forward to receive a gift from our team.
Chancellor, members of RMIT Council, honoured guests, staff graduates, family and friends. Good afternoon everyone, and Wominjeka, welcome to the RMIT University 2019 Victorian graduation ceremony right here at Marvel Stadium. Give yourselves a big round of applause, we're here. I'm Martin Bean, as you just heard, and I am your very proud Vice-Chancellor, but I'm also your MC for today's ceremony. Firstly, can I just say thank you, Auntie Joy, for that absolutely wonderful creation story, and welcome to country. It's an absolute honour to start these proceedings with the blessings of the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather on. Relationship with Australia's First Peoples is profoundly important to us at RMIT, and Auntie Joy, it's a privilege that you could join us to celebrate the achievements of our students. It means a great deal to all of us. Thank you also to the Creation Story performers, didgeridoo artists, and of course the amazing Uncle Ron. It's wonderful to have you with us celebrate today, and can we give them another round of applause, please, for that performance. You know, I am so proud to be on the ancestral lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people, and to reaffirm our commitment to the understandings of Bunjil and to living and working respectfully on place. On behalf of the university, I'd like to acknowledge their ancestors, past, present and emerging, on whose unceded lands we conduct the business of our university. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our special guest for this afternoon, Isaiah Firebrace. Growing up along the banks of the Murray River just outside Melbourne, Isaiah first stepped into the spotlight in 2016 when he won the 8th season of the X Factor Australia. Since then, he's performed in the 2017 Eurovision Song Contest Grand Final, and his music, well, it has received global acclaim. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Isaiah.
The lights are turned down low, and I'm sitting here alone, thinking how'd I get so far from home? Oh, I guess nobody knows, and so the saying goes, you win some, you lose some, still trying to control. Oh, I've been searching for a light I could not find, and living for a love out of my mind. I've been hanging on a prayer that I wake and see you there. Oh, Spirit, I haven't seen you in a little while. I got lost and you got set aside. I heard you've been calling, been busy falling. Spirit, I've been meaning to apologize. I've been running and I'm getting tired. I've been so foolish, got no place left to hide. I lay my head down on your shoulder. I hear you singing, it's not over. Oh, you came to me all dressed in gold. You're the one I've always known. In your love I found my home. Oh, when I wake I feel you there. You take away all of my cares. Spirit, I haven't seen you in a little while. I got lost and you can set aside. I heard you've been calling, been busy falling. Spirit, I've been meaning to apologize. I've been running and I'm getting tired. I've been so foolish, got no place left to hide. I lay my head down on your shoulder. I hear you singing, it's not over. You come to me in the night and dance around me like a satellite. You sing to me and I feel so high. You called to me when I cried. I was running and you hit me like a blinded light. All I need is you by my side.
Thank you, Isaiah. That was really quite amazing. It's great to meet you, and it's terrific to have you here. Can I now please ask everyone in the audience to stand up for the Australian National Anthem? Please jump on your feet for me. Of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
Thank you guys so much.
Please be seated, everybody, and thank you so much, Isaiah and our wonderful choir, for that inspiring rendition. And let's give them another round of applause as they leave the stage. Graduates, you come together from every corner of the world. Some of you made RMIT your first step straight from school. Others came after travel adventures of the world or work. But no matter how or when you joined us, you all shared a desire to learn and a desire to succeed. What united you was a determination to gain the knowledge and experience to prepare you for your life and career. And that's exactly what you've done. You're about to stand as graduates of this great university, and that's quite an achievement. It's taken commitment, determination, tenacity, and at times, quite a bit of sacrifice. Success can be measured in so many ways, and as you celebrate yours today, I want you to ask yourself this: what will your success look like tomorrow? Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Many lifetimes since those famous words, my own life has taught me that he was bang on. And that's why, graduates, it's courage that I wish for you today. Because I can tell you that your success will not lie in this one proud moment, nor in the great celebrations that follow, nor even in the moment when you land the perfect job you dreamed about night after night as you studied. Your success will lie in the moments when you stumble, in the moments when you doubt, in the moments when you have to draw on the inspiration you feel as you stand here today, fueling your determination to pick yourself up and take the next step. It's in those moments when everything you've learned at RMIT will count. We all have a story, and the most successful, the most exceptional, don't tend to be the standard linear narrative. My own story was pretty unorthodox. I was a wanderer. I explored the world. I ran student bodies and developed a passion for different cultures and different people. Along the way, I realized I needed to get a degree to achieve my goals. And as some of you know here tonight, it's not easy going back to university as a working adult. But you know what? It was the best career investment I've ever made. It taught me that I don't know it all, and more importantly, I never will. It taught me to listen and be delighted by the ideas of others. It taught me the truth about the history and amazing culture of our First Peoples. It taught me that a degree is just the beginning of a lifelong learning journey, and it taught me that I will always be stronger if I'm part of something greater than myself. And that's why I love being part of RMIT. Today, you join a diverse and far-reaching global network of over 450,000 alumni living and working in over 130 countries around the globe. As the world of work changes, alumni networks become more and more important. And I got to tell you, there's nothing quite like staying connected to those you've shared so many rich experiences with at university. Graduates, may this be your launch pad, one you look back on throughout your life as a point where your potential was limitless, where you were defined by passion, determination, and an excitement in new beginnings. There is absolutely no doubt you're entering a brave new world, and we're proud we've given you the confidence, knowledge, skills, and connections you need to succeed. Just remember Churchill's words: success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Graduates, stay connected and walk life together. Turn to each other, turn to your support networks of family, friends, and colleagues as you continue your great journey of learning. In that connection will be your courage, and in that courage will be your success. Thank you all so very much. It's a privilege to share your celebration with you today. Well done. Now, it is my great pleasure to call on Professor Julie Kogan, our Pro Vice Chancellor for the College of Business, to introduce our 2019 Honorary Doctorate recipients.
Chancellor, it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you Ms. Sally Capp, who RMIT Council has admitted to the Doctor of Laws honoris causa. Sally is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne. She was the first woman to be directly elected as Lord Mayor of Melbourne in 2018 and the first woman to hold the post of Agent General for Victoria in the UK, Europe and Israel. She has previously served as the CEO for the Committee for Melbourne and COO of the Victorian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Sally began her career as a solicitor after completing law honours and commerce degrees at the University of Melbourne. She has held senior roles at both KPMG and ANZ, and she took the small business she co-founded to the ASX. Most recently, she was Victorian Executive Director of the Property Council of Australia. A passionate Magpies supporter, in 2004, Sally made history as the first female board member of Collingwood Football Club. She is also involved in a number of charities, currently sitting on the board of the Olivia Newton-John Cancer Research Institute, the Mary Jane Lewis Scholarship Foundation, and the Melbourne University Faculty of Business and Economics. Sally's passion for people, commitment to social justice and positive change, as well as strong industry experience, have earned her a reputation as a respected leader in business and politics, and have paved the way for women in leadership roles where they are traditionally underrepresented. She is a prominent supporter of diversity, making sure Melbourne remains a caring city for all. She embraces the benefits of innovation and is optimistic about the future, with big plans to reduce homelessness in Melbourne and recycling issues. Sally is council representative on a number of committees and bodies, including Queen Victoria Market Committee of Trustees as chairperson, Australia Bitten Society as Victorian Honorary Vice President, C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group, Council of Capital City Lord Mayors Charitable Foundation as Honorary Patron, Melbourne Art Trust, Royal Humane Society of Victoria as Patron, Royal Victorian Association of Honorary Justices Patron, Royal Women's Hospital Foundation as Patron, Shrine of Remembrance Trustees, Chief Executive Officer of Employment Matters Committee, Rotary Club of Member as an honorary member. Sally has a tight-knit family. She's strongly supported by her husband Andrew, who is here today, and her sons Nicholas and William, who are very proud of her stellar achievements. Chancellor, I present to you Miss Sally Capp.
I hope other graduates are as emotional as me today, so thank you. On behalf of the City of Melbourne, I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we gather today, the Boon Wurrung and the Woiwurrung Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. The fact that we have the longest continuous living culture in the world right here in Australia, Victoria, Melbourne, is something that is truly breathtaking and that we must respect, acknowledge and celebrate. I'd like to also acknowledge the dignitaries who are here today, the fellow graduates that I am joining, and family and friends. Welcome. I am honoured to be awarded an honorary doctorate today from RMIT. Along with my father and brother, I am now a proud graduate of RMIT University. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to everyone graduating today. This is part of your formal education finishing. You have, during this journey, acquired new skills. I'm sure you've discovered new talents, and you have achieved a respected qualification. Well done. Your education at RMIT University should give you confidence to step into new adventures and to tackle new challenges. That was certainly true for me when I finished my formal education. I felt confident to try new things, to work across many sectors in my career, to thrive in different countries, to test my personal boundaries, and to push institutional barriers and ceilings. I hope you feel assured and prepared to take on the world and to make a difference. There is also informal education that happens throughout your life if you have your mind and your heart open to those possibilities. After 9 career changes and now in my favourite role as the 104th Lord Mayor of Melbourne, I know that my informal and formal education have enabled me to make a contribution to our economy and to our community. Thank you to the Chancellor, to the Vice-Chancellor and the Council of RMIT University for recognising my achievements and giving me this honour today. Education gives you an opportunity to see things that startle you, to feel things that you have never felt before, to meet people with different points of view, and to live a life that you can be proud of. An RMIT education also enables all of us to participate fully, to receive gratefully, and to contribute enthusiastically. I know that RMIT is integrally intertwined physically into the city of Melbourne, and it is intertwined indelibly into the community of Melbourne. This relationship to city and community that RMIT has makes Melbourne a stronger and better place. On behalf of the City of Melbourne, I want to acknowledge and express our appreciation to the RMIT University for their investment, not just in architecture and infrastructure throughout our city, but by investing in the talent of the leaders who will shape our future. Thank you. Now, even as an older person, graduating today makes me excited. And seeing all of you who are graduating today makes me very excited for our future. One of my favourite songs at the moment is A Million Dreams. And part of that song goes like this. I'm going to get emotional again, excuse me. Because every night I lie in bed, the brightest RMIT colours in my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. It's a song that embraces so many of the dreams of young people around our city and our community. Please go forth and live your dreams. As a graduate of RMIT, I am proud to be here today. As the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, I am proud of everyone graduating today for your achievements so far and the contribution that you are still to make. And on behalf of us all, I thank RMIT University for making Melbourne a very special place and for providing the best opportunity for all of us to pursue our dreams. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Julie, and thank you and congratulations, Lord Mayor Sally Capp, and welcome, Andrew. Let's give Sally one more round of applause. Our newest graduates. Lord Mayor, it's an absolute privilege to have you join our community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the part of the ceremony you've all been waiting for, the part where you actually get to graduate. So please join me in welcoming back the Chancellor of RMIT University, Dr. Ziggy Switkowski, AO, to confer your awards. Graduates, in this one moment, all those years of hard work pay off as we declare you have completed the requirements to become a graduate in your chosen field. And you should feel incredibly proud, as I know your family and friends are incredibly proud as well. You set your sights on this years ago, and guess what? You've made it. So graduands, would you please stand, all of our graduands stand, for the conferring of certificates, diplomas and degrees. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Chancellor, I certify to you that the candidates presented here today have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the named awards of the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology and are entitled to be admitted to the rights and privileges of these awards.
Vice-Chancellor, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of RMIT University, I admit the duly authorised candidates present here and those absent to the appropriate degree or certificate of RMIT University and to all the rights and privileges of graduation. Congratulations to all of our new graduates. Just a couple of minutes of commentary from me to add to those inspirational comments from the Vice-Chancellor and our newest honorary doctor. I mean, it is an honour to me to be the proud Chancellor of this iconic institution known as RMIT University. And it's my great pleasure to congratulate you all at this moment. If this is the first time that you're graduating from RMIT and you hear examples of people that have got multiple degrees from RMIT, but if it's your first time, welcome. You are in distinguished company. We have an extraordinary and accomplished alumni network around the world, and today you've earned the right to stand shoulder to shoulder with them. But there's something special about RMIT, and there always has been. It's what attracted it to me in the first place, and I suspect many of you in the stadium would say something similar. RMIT was born from the need for practical workers with in-demand skills that were fit for the times, and look, our mission remains the same 132 years later. We're in lockstep with industry today more than ever, and that's because our purpose is crystal clear. At RMIT, we live and breathe our commitment to prepare our students for life and work in a rapidly changing world. And we do that with terrific confidence because of our connections to the many and varied sectors our graduates will contribute to. We don't obviously operate in isolation. We proudly co-create our contemporary education with experts and insiders from the communities that we serve. When I was in your shoes, admittedly quite some time ago, it was the norm to see the experience of graduation as symbolic, evidence of a job done, a door successfully closed, an era finished. Today it's a different world, and I think this is a great thing. I've always believed in learning as one of the joys of life and pathways to satisfaction. These days, lifelong learning is no longer a curious luxury or indeed an indulgence. It's a necessity. Change is so rapid that multiple careers are vastly more likely than one, and each career will be punctuated with the need to upskill. I hope you see this also as a wonderful opportunity, and I also hope you will turn to RMIT many times in your lives to gain confidence in a new field, to refresh a skill, or to pivot direction altogether. My advice to you at this particular juncture, be poised for unrelenting change, be prepared to question the status quo, and above all, find your own way to make a contribution. The RMIT legacy is that through skilled hands and cultivated minds, we can change the world for the better. I believe this is as true today as when we first opened our doors in 1887. You're now part of this legacy. Enjoy the proud day. Speaking of proud, I'd like to pause for a moment to acknowledge the contributions of all the parents, family members, partners, friends, and RMIT staff here tonight. Yes, I know you graduates did all the heavy lifting, but you had an extended support staff and a cheer squad, and I'd like to acknowledge the role in particular of your families. There is no doubt that the journey of education is lifelong, and it takes a village to allow this to happen, so thanks to you all. May your lives and careers flourish. To everyone here, graduates, alumni, educators, support networks, this is your moment. Congratulations.
So, the presentation of certificates will now take place at each college stage around the stadium. As exciting as today is for all of us, I'd like to ask graduates, family and friends to please stay in your seats until the end of the ceremony. We literally have thousands of you here, and it's important we give everyone, from the first to the last, the respect they deserve for their big moment. Once the last graduate is presented with their certificate, there'll be plenty of time to celebrate together on the field as we serve refreshments and enjoy the Cat Empire performance. Now, I'm about to introduce the schools on each presentation stage whose 2019 graduates are being recognised. And it's really important to me that as I make my way around, you make some noise to demonstrate how excited you are to see your family member or friend or colleague graduate here today. So, here we go. On the main stage behind me, we have our doctoral graduates presented by RMIT Chancellor, Dr. Ziggy Switkowski. Good job, good job. On stages A and B, the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing and Vocational Business Education. Oh, that was a bit pathetic. That's a bit better, well done. On stages C, D, E and F, the Schools of Accounting, Management, Graduate School of Business and Law and Business, IT and Logistics. There we go. On stages G, H and J, the Schools of Engineering and Vocational Engineering, Health and Sciences. Oh yeah, very good. Very, very good. On stages K and L, the School of Health and Biomedical Sciences. On stages M and N, the School of Science. On stages P, Q and R, the Schools of Global, Urban and Social Studies, Design, Arts and Education. On stage S, the School of Property, Construction and Project Management. On stage T, the School of Architecture and Urban Design. You always want to party with an architect, let me assure you. And before I go to stage U, I want to let you in on a little secret. My daughter Maddie is graduating on stage U today. So Maddie, I love you, sweetie. On stage U, the Schools of Fashion and Textiles and Vocational Design and Social Contexts. And finally, on stage V, the School of Media and Communication. Ladies and gentlemen, the official presentations will now commence. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and congratulations to all of our amazing graduates. Big cheer, let's take the roof off, Marvel. Big cheer. What more can I say? It's been an absolute privilege to share this day with all of you. Let me finish with a classic Marvel superhero quote. Spider-Man famously said, "Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility." Graduates, today we celebrate the greatest superpower of all, and that's education. Use it well. It's indeed a privilege and a responsibility. I wish you all the best for the future, no matter what path in life you choose. Please join me on the field to enjoy the Cat Empire and refreshments. Thank you very much.